So, my mom said, "Whoo." So, this is part 4. So, this is part 4 of the story. I did 1, 2, and 3. Y'all can go check it out. This is part 4 of this story about me being picked on by a girl named Lasagna W. And I'm saying Lasagna. Not lasagna, but Lasagna W. 7th grade, Travis Middle School. She had a sister named Courtney W. And the end of that start with a T. So, Lasagna. Oh, and matter of fact, okay, so that's another part of the story. So, when my mom said, who? So, Miss Rice said, well, we're going to have to suspend NISHA. My mom said, suspend who? Not that one. Talking about because then I come up here a few, not even that long, not even that long. Then I come here like last week before. Then I tell you to handle the situation. That we could have set up a meeting, whatever. You did not do that. You would not be suspending her because, like I said, I would be calling the school about how y'all let her get picked on, how y'all did not intervene, y'all didn't do anything like that, and so she had to defend herself. Which I did. I really had to defend myself, or I was gonna get picked on for the rest of my life. And no, 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 no. Whew. So Miss Rice said, okay. Well, I tell you what. Well, something's going to have to happen. And my mom said, matter of fact, I tell you what. So now my mom is being vice principal at this moment. So my mom gonna say, I tell you what, y'all not gonna suspend her, but y'all can get her the attention, whether that's before, whether that's during school. And so pretty much, and y'all not gonna do in school suspension either. So y'all not gonna suspend her or give her in school suspension, is what my mom said. So my mom said, but y'all can get her detention or something like that. Because Miss Rice was like, well, we're gonna have to do something about it. But my mom said, you're not gonna suspend her from school, and it's not going on her own record. So my mom said, I tell you what, you can get her detention. And Miss Rice said, okay, we can do detention after school. So I got detention after school for a whole week. What happened to Lasagna, I don't know, and I really don't care. However, towards the very last day of school, last day of 7th grade, my mom come pick me and my cousin up from school or whatever. So in the process of me and my mom coming to pick us up, all of a sudden Lasagna and her sister, and I don't know the little minions, but it was definitely them too. We can I wanna fight, I wanna rematch. What's up? We can go to the park. I said, no, we can fight right here. I said, because at this point I said, and I'm gonna teach y'all something that my big cousin Tanada taught me. Okay. But this when I was 15, when a little bit older, when my cousin taught me this. But I literally so Lasagna was like, I want to fight again, blah blah blah. But we're nowhere near each other. She's just very loud. She's kind of like across the, because my mom car's parked. She's across the way. And then I said, fine. And then my mama got out the car or whatever, and Richie's and whatever. And Lasagna said, we can fight. My mom said, okay, that's fine. Lasagna said, we can meet at the park. We can meet at the park. Cool, because I said we can fight right here. But my mom said, no, y'all not gonna fight at the school because it's the last day, and who about to go and who about to get in trouble? It's not y'all. So, but however, we did go to the park, and Lasagna and her sister was not there. Whew. with that being said, one, if your kids are getting picked on, because my mom didn't know anything because I didn't tell her. I did not tell her the until it just got too much for me. That's when I told her. And yes, I could talk to my mom about any and everything, but I just did not want to tell her about me getting picked on because shoot, I used to fight. Literally, I used to fight, and I don't know what happened. It was like I lost my voice in the 7th grade. I was not standing up for myself. I was standing up for everybody else, but I could not stand up for me. And what's so crazy is that kind of carried on in my adulthood as well. Whatever snapped in me in the 7th grade, um, it rolled over in my adulthood, in my dating life, and me picking friends, and just all of that. If you just see signs of your kids getting picked on, I can tell you, one, they go from being bubbly, having this personality, to not having a personality at all, to just shutting down, to just barely speaking, not wanting to go to school, not really wanting to eat. Um, I ain't gonna lie, I still love food, so I was still eating, but I wasn't really talking. I didn't really want to go outside that much, but I still went outside because my cousin stayed around the way, so I wanted to go see Rachisa, and I wanted to see my Aunt Teresa because I love me my Aunt Teresa. So I was gonna go over there, but I did not want to be outside anymore. I did not want to go outside or anything. Um, and by the way, my mom did transfer me back to Austin the following year. She was like, "Hell no, we gonna, but you gonna transfer to Austin because you had because after that I had started getting in trouble too, and your kids start getting in trouble a lot in school. Sometimes your kids, I wasn't one of them, but sometimes your kids become wanting to have sex as well because they think they're being pressured. And that's what it was too. They were calling me a virgin, and I was proud. I was 12 years old. Like, just because you're letting a person, I was not doing it. My mom already told me I no, and I do not know what was going on in Courtney or Lasagna home life, but I just kind of remember that they was always not in the house. Like when the street light came on, I had to be in the house, but they were still out. And I always remember Lasagna always sitting on the steps. Like she always was sitting on my steps, kind of. I don't know where she. Matter of fact, I know she stayed over there, but I just don't know where apartment or anything. But she was always there. Courtney, not her sister, but Courtney H, the boy, he was there. Antoine, Ashley, they was well, Edward and Ashley was there. We was cool, so I don't know what just made her want to pick on me. And when it happened, I shut down. I My big personality kind of folded, even though technically I was still myself around all my friends and my mama and all of that. So those are some signs. And then your kids really kind of get depressed. You can kind of read that. Yeah, I'm sorry if you cannot read that, then something is definitely wrong. That means you as a mom or a dad is not paying attention to your kids at all. Maybe because you're working too much, because you have other kids that you're dealing with. But pay attention to your kids, literally. Lasagna was a bitch, and I'm sure it was for a reason. And I'm sure that she probably would get messed with at home because, come to find out, the very next year she was pregnant. I rode past the school. I rode past Urban High because she went to Urban High in Austin. I rode past the school, and I said, "Look at Lasagna." And I looked down at like that, and I said, "Oh, she pregnant." I said, At the time, I was like, with your pregnant. But hey, she was picking on me. I mean,